Hi, my name is Adelie Louet and I'm applying for the Broward County Education Department at Broward County Public Schools.
Hi Adelie, can you please tell the panel about yourself?
I was born and raised in Europe, but moved to South Florida as a child, giving me a variety of differing experiences towards education and people. I have always been an honest and hardworking person in every aspect of my life, whether it be in terms of my career or in my personal life. Along with my family and friends, I have traveled across the globe, opening my eyes to the wonders of the world and giving me a broader understanding of individuals with different ethnicities and upbringings. My time spent in Florida involved me spending time in an array of varying internships and programs to find and improve upon the teaching and communication methods which I was comfortable with. I graduated in an advanced high school called College Academy 2 years ahead of regular high schools to move on to completing my bachelor's degree in education at Florida State University. After 3 years of working at Montessori school, working along some of the greatest instructors in South Florida, I returned to college to complete my master's in early childhood education degree programs to focus on the basis of education for elementary children. After completing these credentials, I returned to Montessori school once again and worked in the kindergarten department for another 2 years before taking a leap of faith and pursuing another career in the Broward County public school system.
Please tell us what you know about our company, such as our mission statement and demographics.
A very important aspect of teaching is informing children with all different backgrounds and incredible qualities. This is why Broward County's public school mission to educate today's students to succeed in tomorrow's world really compelled me to work in the school system. I grew up with multiple younger siblings, which were and still are incredibly dear in my heart. I taught them everything I knew at a young age, and no matter how rough our lives got, I could always fall back on them and share my knowledge to lighten our lives. Similar to your goal to educate all students to be successful, I helped raise my siblings to be prepared to prosper in society and remain brave and wise, which is knowledge I intend to share with all of my students.
Why should we hire you in this position as an educator within Broward School?
I would make a good addition to your educating team as I am a good fit for this job. I have the correct attitude and credentials to have a positive influence in your school. I was in the top 5% of my graduating class at the end of both my bachelor's and master's degree, illustrating that I'm good at what I do. I also come from a pool of diverse backgrounds, which has given me a great deal of experience working with students with all different ethnicities and backgrounds, which I am aware concerns a great deal of your students here in Broward County. I love teaching and I care deeply about those I work with. Because of this, being a teacher was my calling and it's allowed me to be the best at what I do.
If your college professors were asked to describe you to the panel, what would they say about you?
During my last 2 years working at Montessori school, my supervisors were asked to evaluate my work ethics and performance. They reported that I was a great addition to their school board and that I had an exceptional attitude towards our students and coworkers. My immediate supervisor actually recommended me for the Association of American Educators, in which I had become an integral contributor to one of the largest education organizations. In taking part of this, she recognized me as one of her most dedicated and passionate employees. I take great pleasure in what I do, and because of this, I have been told time and time again that those I work with are equally, if not more, pleased with their collaboration. Since high school, I have always put maximum effort in everything I worked on, despite how simple or complicated the assignment may be. This has been reflected by my grades and past evaluations, and I'm sure that my professors would say this if asked.
Adelie, what motivates you and what accomplishments have given you the most satisfaction in your life?
One key factor which motivates me to wake up every morning and head off to work, despite how difficult life can be sometimes, is to one day accomplish my goals in life. Ever since I can remember, I have wanted to make a change in the world. I dream of the day in which regular people, also my students, will be entitled to the same incredible opportunities that I have always taken for granted. And so far, knowing that I have changed some individuals' lives through the vastness of knowledge has made me a very proud and joyful person. Starting with kindergartners, I have followed a couple of students for years and have helped them face their own Mount Everests, despite how tough their lives may be. These are small yet monumental accomplishments that not only give me satisfaction, but they push me to work harder every day.
Do you have an introverted or extroverted type personality? Please give us example to the panel on how you operate in a teamwork situation with this type of personality.
One key factor which motivates me to wake up every morning and head off to work, despite how difficult life can be sometimes, is to one day accomplish my goals in life. Ever since I can remember, I have wanted to make a change in the world. I dream of the day in which regular people will be entitled to the same incredible opportunities that I have always taken for granted. And so far, knowing that I have changed some individuals' lives through the vastness of knowledge has made me a very proud and joyful person. Starting with kindergartners, I have followed a couple of students for years and have helped them face their own Mount Everests, despite how tough their lives may be. These are small yet monumental accomplishments that not only give me satisfaction, but they push me to work harder every day.
Adelie, it was very nice to meet you. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you very much for having me.